Does your school or kindergarten have a nut-free policy so you can't make anything with nuts? And does it really frustrate you that so many recipes, healthy recipes out there, are using almonds, cashews, walnuts, that type of thing, and you can't make any of them? That is exactly why I have created these nut-free protein balls, but also to keep the cost down, because nuts can be really, really expensive. My name is Whit Nixon from Wicked Wellbeing, and I'm all about healthy eating made easy. Now, this recipe is actually out of my latest cookbook, Healthy Lunchbox Love. You can grab a copy of that from my website, wickedwellbeing.com, and just go to cookbooks, full of lots of different healthy lunchbox ideas, but not only for the kids, it's also really good for you too, with some dinner and some dessert recipes in it as well. So, this recipe, we all know that school holidays are on our doorstep. Can't believe that they are rocking around already. It feels like the kids have only just gone back to school. So in this recipe, we have got half a cup of pumpkin seeds. Now the recipe is on my website as well. So wickedwellbeing.com, and then go to recipes, put in the search nut-free protein balls, and that'll come up. I've got a cup of desiccated coconut. I actually had to do a mad dash to the neighbours to get some coconut, because when I went to my larder was bare of coconut. So I had to, luckily they had some, 1 cup. I've got 2 tablespoons of cacao powder. Now, cacao powder is your rawest form of chocolate. It isn't, as opposed to cocoa powder. I think I explained this last week in my black bean fudge. It hasn't been exposed to high heat, so the nutritional value of it is maintained. So that's the difference between cacao powder and cocoa powder. And then I've got a little bit of vanilla powder, but if you just got vanilla paste or essence, then use 1 teaspoon. I've got 4 medjool dates, which I have soaked in boiling water. Hi Jennifer, nice to have you here. Please, if you're watching live, say hello so that I can give you a shout out. So these are medjool dates. They've been soaking in boiling water for about 5 minutes. Make sure you take the pip out of them. Now, I just want to show you this. Medjool dates are your larger, plumper date. They are called the king of dates. They have got a higher nutritional value, more minerals and vitamins in them, and are far less sweet than your normal Iranian or Indian dates that we get. Now, I used to eat handfuls of those dates when I was younger because I thought they were healthy, but they're actually really high in sugar. So the medjool dates, or they're all sometimes called jumbo dates, they do have a pip, as I said, in them. So you do have to take that out. But then often recipes will ask you to soak them in boiling water to soften them up. It's another thing where I find quite challenging with a lot of recipes. They have like a cup of dates, even if it is medjool dates. I try and keep my recipes like really not over 4 dates. Okay, I have got 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, and you could possibly even just leave this out if you don't have a real sweet tooth. 1/4 cup of protein powder. Now I use the CleanPaleo chocolate protein powder. Love it. Very clean. Ironic that that's what they're called, but hasn't got a really strong taste. Protein is an ingredient or a something that you want to be adding into every meal, because a combination of protein, a combination of healthy fats, a combination of your good quality carbohydrates is what is going to keep you sustained. It's the combination of the different ingredients that is really, really important. So by adding, you can either get it in your forms, through meat or legumes or beans, that nuts, or you can get it in a protein powder. And that's why these are so great to add in. It's so great to add into this recipe. This will keep your kids sustained, when you're out doing all your outings that you've got planned for the school holidays. And then I've got 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil. Now, the one thing that I do like to do at Wicked Wellbeing is share the ingredients that I use, and it's up to you whether you want to, try them out. This coconut oil is made by Tanna Farms. It's made in Vanuatu, but it is a Kiwi company down in Blenheim. And hi Kelly, nice to have you here. And it's just 100% organic, pure coconut oil, one of the nicest ones that I've tried. And if you wanted to try that, on the recipe on my website, I give you a code for a 20% discount. So that's completely, as I say, I just pass over on what I really enjoy, and it's up to you whether you want to try them. Now, can you imagine if I had stopped talking and not, said as much? These would have been made in, once you've got your medjool dates soaked, 5 minutes. So there really is no excuse for not having some healthy options available in the fridge. Now, I'm going to roll those into balls, but if you haven't got enough time to roll them into balls, then just press them into a flan dish or a baking tray, in a square, and put them in the fridge for about an hour, because the coconut oil will solidify, and that's what holds it together. And then you can cut them up into bars. I really like the balls, but I do appreciate that it's one extra step that you could avoid if you are really time poor. So my name is Wick Nixon from Wicked Wellbeing. If you want some extra healthy, inspiration, I have got a free Facebook group, Healthy Eating Made Easy for Busy Mums. I share a lot of links in there. I share a lot of extra inspiration, because I really value my followers in terms of in my community. So I just want to keep on giving back. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Kelly, delish. They are delish. You make sure you make them. Okay. Now, Michelle, what's the protein powder you use? So it's called the CleanPaleo protein powder. It comes in a vanilla and a chocolate. Well, this is light chocolate. It's just really nice and clean. It hasn't, like the vanilla, you can't even really tell it's in your smoothies or in the dishes that you're making. So yeah, totally recommend it. You can just head to their website for that. Okay, see you later everyone. Thanks for joining me. Bye.